Kenzie and Kendall here with you again. Today, we want to talk to you a little bit about direct sales and being a mom in direct sales and how it can align with a lifestyle that allows you to prioritize your kiddo or kiddos within working your career at the same time. So when I started my business over 13 years ago, I was in my mid 20s and I was living paycheck to paycheck. I really knew nothing about my industry, which is skincare and cosmetics. I didn't wear makeup. No one ever taught me how to take care of my skin. In fact, I had really bad skin. I had a cystic acne. It wasn't cute. And so when somebody told me, oh, hey, like you should do Mary Kay, I was like, you're crazy. Because I was the biggest tomboy. I worked with kiddos that were on the spectrum at a school for specifically for kiddos that needed extra support. I played competitive soccer and I wore jeans and t-shirts every day. We were doing, physical holds on kids. And there was nothing glamorous about my life that I would need to even know how to do skincare and cosmetics. So what I think is really important if you're going to do direct sales in any industry is do your research. I did 3 weeks of research before I started with Mary Kay. And what I found was that they're making more money in Mary Kay than any of the other direct selling companies. You start at a 50% profit margin, which is incredible. So you sell a $100 basic skincare set, you put $50 in your pocket, you give Mary Kay $50, and it's pretty simple math. And that absolutely made sense to me. The other thing that you want to do after doing your research is you want to make sure that you're coachable. Understand that in direct sales, you have an upline. You can see how tired little Kenzie is. We're recording because she won't take a nap. But you have an upline in direct sales, and that's a beautiful thing because in direct sales, your upline is essentially where you've been. So they started their business in the same place you did, and they had to do everything you have to do in order to be successful. And so make sure you're coachable. Don't go in thinking that you know how it's done or that you can do it better. Mary Kay's been around for almost 62 years and they figured it out. So to think that me, who doesn't know anything about skincare and cosmetics, can come into a company and be like, oh, I can do this better, like doesn't make any sense whatsoever. She's written books. Mary Kay Ash has written books on how to have a successful Mary Kay business and on people management. And she's one of the most famous women in history for being an entrepreneur. And so respect, like whatever business you're in, have a level of respect for your upline and let them know that you're coachable. Next is be accountable, right? So when they say that your training is X, Y, and Z, do your training and then report back. This is how it went. What can I improve on? What should I do next time? Like, how can I get better? If you have that mentality, you will absolutely be successful. Next is time management. Oh my goodness, especially when you have kiddos at home. So, for example, right now I wanted to record today. I did my makeup. I am ready. I was wanting to do it when she woke up from her nap and she is teething and she is not wanting to sleep right now. So, we're recording anyways because when you have a deadline for things that you want to get done, you just figure it out one way or another. And with kiddos, it's the same thing. You can be flexible and you can prioritize your kiddos, but that doesn't mean that you change the work that needs to get done. It still needs to get done. So for this season that we're in right now, Kenzie is almost 5 months old. She'll actually be 5 months old tomorrow. And I work in little pockets of time. She's still a contact sleeper. We breastfeed. 100% breastfed is what we're on right now. And that means that she's the priority. So I work in small increments of time. And she actually just cut her first tooth recently. So that is something that is new and fun and exciting in our lives. The next thing you do is set clear goals and make the goals that are aligned with your family. So, for example, my business needs to bring in a certain amount of money every month for my family. And that's something that my husband and I discuss. And that is what my business is for. And it's to provide for my family. It's to provide so that I get to stay home and to be with her. And that's really important to me. But whatever your goal is, whether you are wanting to go for a family vacation or just to get your hair and nails done or whatever your financial goals are, yes, I know. Make sure that you have that set and that you're working for a reason and for a purpose. So when you contact your customers, you can say, thank you so much for your order. You're helping my family do X, Y, and Z. And people are going to love to be a part of somebody who is doing something bigger than just themselves and knowing that their dollar really makes an impact in your life rather than, spending it at a big box store where their dollar probably doesn't make a difference or even a dent in anybody's life. But for you, it makes a big difference. So you want to make sure that they know that. So these are just a couple tips. Stay accountable to your upline, be coachable, time management, have a clear set goal, and believe in yourself. Oh my goodness. If God placed a vision on your heart for something amazing, even if it is just to be at home and raise your beautiful kiddos, then oh my goodness, go for it. Go for it because that vision was placed there for a reason. And It will absolutely come to fruition when you use your willpower and you basically minimize excuses and make sure that if you are is stuck in a space of like, I don't know how I can do it, or I can't do it. You just need to change that to how can I do it? How can I do it? Because I can guarantee you there's always a way. People are successful doing at-home direct selling businesses in all different walks of life, whether you are in a wheelchair or you're on cancer treatments or you're pregnant or you have an infant. There are so many different women that are being successful by doing the things that we talked about today. And if this is something that you're thinking about too, of like, hey, I'd love to raise my kiddos, like, what would that take? We'd love to talk to you. And we're happy to share our story with you. I love that I get to do my business with my baby. I love that we get to capture these moments. And so when she's 2, 3, 4 years old, she's going to be able to look back on this video library and see that she's been a Mary Kay baby from the start and that we got to do it together. And she is my reason why I do it instead of my reason why I can't do it. So we hope that this helps you. Thank you so much for just taking some time to just get to know us a little bit and get to know our lives. And we hope that this blesses you. And we just really, really want to be a place of light and love and just a mama and a mini failing forward to success. So we don't have it all together, but we are going to try. And sometimes that's all you can do is just try and know that the results are not up to you, but your effort absolutely is. So we love you. Till next time, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Oh my goodness, such a fun season. We'll talk to you guys soon. We're going to talk about 5-month milestones and all the fun things that we're going through right now, and just doing our best each and every day. So thank you for supporting us. We're grateful for you. Bye, friends.